Elon Musk weekend began like any other, a barrage of early morning expos outlining his latest ventures in spaceflight, electric vehicles, and artificial intelligence. By Sunday evening, however, the world's richest man was contending with what rivals and observers are calling his most calamitous 48 hours on record, a conflagration of political attacks, market meltdowns, and public outrage that has cast doubt over several of his crown jewel businesses. It all kicked off Friday night, when former President Donald Trump publicly threatened to cancel some $22 billion in SpaceX and Starlink contracts unless Musk dropped his opposition to a Republican spending bill that rolled back electric vehicle tax credits benefiting Tesla customers. In response, Musk warned he would retire the company's Dragon spacecraft, the only U.S. capsule capable of ferrying astronauts to the International Space Station, if NASA followed through. The exchange quickly escalated into a bitter standoff, roiling government officials and industry insiders alike. Tesla shareholders felt the pinch immediately. On Saturday, Tesla shares plunged more than 7% in a single day of after-hours trading, wiping out over $70 billion of market value amid fears that both federal tax incentives and Musk political volatility could severely dent electric vehicle demand. Trading volume spiked as analysts scrambled to recalibrate their models, with several major brokerages downgrading Tesla's stock outlook and warning of margin compression if subsidies vanished. SpaceX has not been spared the fallout. Late-stage negotiations for a $10 billion private funding round intended to bankroll the company's next-generation Starship program suddenly stalled, according to people with direct knowledge of the talks. Musk's threat to decommission Dragon, coupled with the specter of lost NASA business, sent bond yields on SpaceX debt sharply higher, signaling that lenders now view the company as riskier despite its track record of operational success. Meanwhile, Musk's nascent AI venture, xAI, saw its own trial by fire. On Saturday afternoon, the company's hotly anticipated Grok 3.5 chatbot release was drowned out by headlines of the Musk-Trump feud, and early user feedback cited buggy performance and lagging responsiveness, far below the seamless experience promised during xAI's launch event. Investor confidence wavered once more, as some venture funds reportedly requested additional technical benchmarks before committing further capital. Adding insult to injury, a grassroots social media campaign dubbed Tesla Takedown gained traction on Saturday, with activists staging protests outside flagship showrooms in Los Angeles and New York. Online petitions demanding divestment from Tesla soared by 300%, driven by critics who accuse Musk of leveraging his company's technological achievements as political weapons. On Sunday, Musk quietly stepped down from a White House Advisory Council on Government Efficiency, underscoring how deeply the weekend controversies have eroded his influence in Washington. As Monday dawns, Musk faces a crucial decision: de-escalate with Trump and risk alienating his conservative base, or double down on his stance and potentially jeopardize the very contract that underpin his space ambitions. With regulatory hearings scheduled later this week on Capitol Hill and Tesla's second quarter earnings report just weeks away, the stakes could not be higher. For now, the CEO's worst weekend in memory serves as a stark reminder that even those at the pinnacle of innovation remain vulnerable to the shifting winds of politics, markets, and public opinion.